Hello, my beautiful, beautiful people. Today is Independence Day in the United States. Do you think Meghan Markle is going to write a message congratulating the United States on being independent, and she's going to sign it off as the Duchess of Sussex? What do you guys think? I really do think that she might, because she's that entitled, arrogant, and unaware, because she's gotten away with so much that she might think she can do that. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please, please, if you haven't, click on subscribing. Okay, and thank you for all the donations. Yes, and leave me your comments. I do read them. These are all my thoughts and opinions based on information out in the public domain. Please, please, please do your own research, and we're here to express our opinions, voice our frustrations, and share our good news, or any news we have. First off, happy Independence Day to all of our beautiful American friends, US American friends who come to my channel, to your platform, our platform. You guys are amazing and you rock. However, it's funny, but because it seems that Meghan Markle didn't get the memo that America, the United States of America, fought an independence war against colonialism or invasion or being part of the United Kingdom, because she keeps using that title for everything, lobbying Congress, calling senators. Now, I shared on my community page a law, a proposed law, which is that US citizens cannot use foreign titles, simply because the United States is independent from anybody, and especially royal titles from people. They do not allow, or they do not look upon kindly from people using royal titles to lobby. Can you imagine? This is like the Queen lobbying Congress to have a law passed in the United States. Yes, many of you will say Meghan Markle is American, but she's not lobbying as an American citizen, is she? She's lobbying as the Duchess of Sussex, using a royal foreign title to lobby. So this proposed law has not been ratified. It needs to be ratified by Congress, but it doesn't have any expiration date on when it can be ratified or how long it can stay there. So to all my American friends, you guys are pretty good at this. Lobby your senators and look at that proposed article and spread it like fire, so they ratify that and it passes as law. Contact your senators, contact Congress members, contact everybody, and ask them to please pass that law. Meghan Markle is I read that article, and that she wrote about Independence Day, make it all about yourself. When has this woman ever made it about anything else than herself? I was looking, because I have been thinking, many of you have written to me angrily, Paula, you know, the bullying report should be buried to protect the victims. You can protect the victims while making the report public. How? By blocking out their names. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. And the reason why this has to be made public, you have asked me, when have other instances have been made public? Actually, they have. When they're public figures, they're made public. In the UK, for example, when things happen in the government at a very high level, there is a public open investigation. The Queen paying privately to investigate the bullying of tax-funded employees, which are part of the government. It would be like, let's say Elon Musk is accused of raping, but he's going to pay his own private investigators to have it investigating, and he's going to keep the findings private within the family. Do you think that would fly? No. Now, according to what Meghan Markle can continue portraying herself as the false humanitarian while bullying these people, while continue to bully people. Now, these people that were bullied, they go through a lot of mental anguish, and they feel that they're not worth anything. Why? And the behavior and the actions of the monarchy right now do not help. They don't have to make the names public. We all know who worked for Meghan Markle, but they don't have to make it public. They can black them out. They can put X, Y, Z, you know, and Meghan Markle would know who they are in order to protect them. Just like Valentine Lowe did in his report. Valentine Lowe didn't disclose the names. He put Jason Kanoff, but he didn't disclose the names of the victims because Meghan Markle has bullied and victimized. Allegedly, of course, I have to say, otherwise this video gets canceled. Please let me know what you think. And again, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. You know, Meghan Markle keeps talking a lot about racism. And I was watching J-Lo yesterday, the thing with J-Lo halftime. I don't agree with quite a few things she says, but one thing is true. She was incredibly racially discriminated. It's like, you marry the help, you don't marry the help. You know, because that's how Latinos are viewed in the United States by a lot of people, you know, even by Meghan Markle. So it's interesting that nobody brings that up because they're just Latinos. They just do your garden. They just take care of your children. They're the babysitters. They're the cleaning. They're the help. So, and Meghan Markle, this is a woman who has never suffered racism like J-Lo did. And J-Lo just kept going and going and going. You didn't hear her complain about all the bullying that she got, all the discrimination, all the racial slurs she got. She just kept going. She just kept adding, and she succeeded, you know. So Meghan Markle at 36, she doesn't have the stamina because she needs the adulation of everybody. So going back to Meghan Markle and not being aware that it's Independence Day in the United States and what that means, I'm wondering if she's going to put out a message today for Independence Day, and whether she's going to sign it as the Duchess of Sussex. What will it take for Meghan Markle to go away? The United States people. So in this Independence Day, please take and use your platforms, contact your senators, call everybody, tell them to ratify that article. Now we have an article saying that Prince Charles, of course, Prince Charles, you all know I don't like Prince Charles. I think he's a crook, and I think he's not qualified. He doesn't have the moral qualifications. But on top of that, now he authorized an article saying that he was very, 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 very nice to meet Lilibet and Archie, of course. Very lately, said Archie. And that confirms that Meghan Markle carried the children. No, it doesn't. What would confirm that Meghan Markle carried those children to term and the children were born out of her body is the doctor's document testifying that she gave birth to those children, like the rest of the royals. Why is it so difficult? Why do we need to have an article by Prince Charles stating how emotional he felt about meeting Lilibet, those two dolls, those two poor children, if they exist, that are being horribly exploited by both their parents, in my opinion? We don't need to hear how emotional Charles was. We don't need to hear, and then I've even heard other YouTubers claiming that, oh, that confirms that Meghan Markle was carrying the children. No, that doesn't confirm anything. That confirms that Prince Charles is an idiot who's sucking up to Meghan Markle. Now, I've heard other reports that the Buckingham Palace extended an olive branch to appease the Markles. It should be the other way around. It should be Harry and Meghan Markle groveling for forgiveness, accepting, owning up to what they've done. I am telling all of you guys that it's not a good thing that this was buried. That does not help the victims. I have been a victim of abuse, for many, many years. And one of the main things that I had, and the main issues I still have, is that during the time I was being abused, I was abused physically, but then emotionally and in the press and everybody. I could not, nobody, no press, no reporter wanted to talk to me. They only wanted to explain my ex-husband's side of the press. Those articles are still out there. I still get hate things sent to me, calling me a child trafficker and everything. And it's funny because I, as a victim, I want my voice to be heard. I want people to know that what happened was not right, that he lied. And it's happening now. I'm getting more articles and stuff like that. But he had such a free reign for the press for 8 years that now that I'm starting, it's hard to erase that. Once it's out there, it's out there. And that's what Meghan Markle has done. She's just like my ex-husband, gaslighting, lying. She hit first and she hit hard. And that has never been addressed, the fact that she lied. I don't know. Oh, people are afraid that she's going to give another interview. Why are they afraid? I don't think Buckingham Palace is afraid of interviews, she says. I think they're worried because every time she opens her mouth, she digs herself deeper into a hole and it affects Harry. They're not worried about what she says because the whole world knows that she's a liar. And so is Harry. They're concerned that whatever they say or whatever they do impacts Harry negatively because they're still protecting that ginger wanker. Please do let me know what you guys think. And again, happy, beautiful Independence Day to all my American friends. Take your pens, take your emails, and email your congressmen, your representatives, and ask them to ratify that article demanding that the U.S. citizens cannot hold any royal titles. Let me know what you think.